The stage looks, you guys are amazing. This is so exciting. For those who don't know me, my name is Maia Kalev. I proudly hold the title of the youngest executive and youngest six-figure earner in Experior. Records I hold alongside many that I don't. I'm hoping I can help inspire someone to break today. As much as I love the incredible support and the incredible people I get to call my team, my story definitely was not filled with that. I wish I could say it was. So today, I want to share the parts of my story that you don't know, that helped me learn what I want to speak on today: how to build an unbreakable mindset. What sets you apart can sometimes feel like a burden, and it's not. A lot of the times, that's what makes you great. The truth is, my age was one of the smallest factors in the odds being against me. My father was an entrepreneur. I like to think he'd be incredibly proud if he could see this today. My mother gave everything she had to support him in his business and then through cancer. And when he passed away, she was left with nothing but debt and a 4-year-old daughter. My mom will be someone I always look up to so much because she showed me that strength grows in the moments that you think you can't go on, but you keep going anyways. Something that's been proven true by so many of the incredible speakers today. My why was formed way before I was old enough to understand it, and if I have anything to do with it, there will be a lot less families that have to struggle like we did, and a hell of a lot more inspired agents on a mission to make sure of it. Don't take the impact that we make for people lightly. I can't believe I'm showing these pictures. By 16, I never thought I would make it to 18. If 15-year-old me could see me now, she wouldn't see anything in this room. My circumstances were as bad as my makeup, somehow. By 16, I had missed over a year of high school. Homeless may be a strong word, as I found people to couch hop with, at least on most nights. But for a while, I didn't have a home. To quote Jamie Prickett, "The past is in your head, and the future is in your hands, and your past has nothing to do with where you're going." I don't let anything define me except for me, not my past or my age. I decided who I wanted to be, and I worked hard every single day to make that my reality. I turned my life around when I realized that no one is responsible for your life but you. Your biggest commitment has to always be to yourself. So I went back to school. I finished 3.5 years of classes in 2 and graduated the exact same day I would have had I never missed a day of school. And that taught me that when you put your mind to something and you do the work, there is nothing that you can't accomplish. We have people hitting promotions and income milestones in timeframes that I would have thought are impossible, and probably are impossible anywhere else. So why not you? Only you get to decide what kind of life you want, and when you make that decision, you have to say no to everything that doesn't align with that, because whatever you are not changing, you are choosing. My first job was in sales. My first day walking in for my interview felt like that scene from Legally Blonde when Elle Woods goes to Harvard, if anyone's seen it. I felt very out of place, and that feeling was clearly mutual. I was the only woman and the youngest person by over 10 years and the top salesperson within 2 weeks. And I am so grateful for what that showed me. Only you get to decide what rooms you do or do not deserve to be in. The most powerful thing you can ever be is unapologetically yourself. That company was not making an impact, and so I left to find one that was. And at 18 years old, got my first job in the industry with my practice company. I was sold a dream that turned out to be a little bit of a nightmare. I finished my license in 7 days, worked 12 hours, 6 days a week, all to end a 7-month career with a record-breaking amount of zeros in every single category. I was told that I was too young, too blonde, too nice, that I needed to speak more like a man if I ever wanted to be taken seriously, and so I realized I had to choose. I could let it break me, or I could reach a breaking point and say enough was enough. And so I left that company with a new understanding of how powerful it is to be unapologetically yourself and to believe in yourself, even and especially when no one else does. Everyone has a disadvantage. Maybe except Moro. I had to mention your name here somewhere. But everyone else has felt like they have some sort of disadvantage or something working against them. Think about one thing that you've wanted to change about yourself. My question to you is, who told you that that was a disadvantage, and why did you let yourself believe it? Whatever that thing is for you, that is not your limitation, your mindset is. I joined Experior at 19, excited to be a part of a company that was changing the world, and the second I did, I was massively successful. No, not even close. I did 56 in premium my first year. I don't even know how that's possible. A lot of people ask me how to speak to or how to attract younger agents, and this is my answer. For the first time in my entire life, I was taken seriously as an aspiring professional with just as good a chance at making it as anyone else. Experior is the first place I have met anyone that I wanted to prove right instead of wrong. Experior is a redemption company, so don't be afraid to start over. You are not starting from scratch, you are starting from experience. I always believed in this company, now I had to believe in myself. Step one was to overcome my age by realizing it wasn't something to overcome at all. And I took a lot of convincing to really believe that. You have to tell yourself every single day, it is going to happen because I am going to make it happen. It's not the extra hour prospecting or making 20 calls a day that changes everything for you. It's the person that you become in the process. You have to show up as the best version of yourself every single day so that when that chance comes, and I promise you it will, the work that you did when no one else was around will be what sets you apart when all eyes are on you. There is one word that kills more dreams than failure ever will, and that word is tomorrow. Tomorrow is the most dangerous word in your vocabulary. Why? Well, to quote the musical Annie, tomorrow is always a day away. The difference between good and great is a sense of urgency and the discipline to carry it out. If the pictures from today somehow didn't say it for me, I didn't always have the confidence that I stand here with today. I had to create it. Step one to rebuild my mindset was to study psychology and learn how the mind works. And one of the most powerful tips that I learned is that your brain does not know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. You can literally trick your brain into believing whatever you want it to. Even at Experior, I was really nervous when I came here. Mario had to draw that little masterpiece on the top left because I was too scared to send a picture of myself for recognition. You have to create a vision of who you want to be and then live into that picture as if it was already true. It's not fake it until you make it. It's believe in yourself relentlessly enough that you work like you can't lose. I have a question for you. If you knew without certainty you would never make another dollar here, how fired up would you be right now? And if you knew that you would be the first $5 million income at Experior, would you still struggle to find the conviction that you need to push your business to the next level? That's the power of having 100% faith in yourself and your future. But how do you know what the future holds? The most reliable way to predict the future is to create it. Because life is not about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. That difference between ordinary and extraordinary is just doing that little bit extra every single day, because when you know you're going to win, you work like it. You have to have complete faith, not only in yourself, but in your mentorship. Mario, you earned this crown. I am grateful every single day to have ended up with a leader who saw something in me before I could even see it in myself. Thank you for showing me by example what real leadership is like. And I hope everyone here is ready to be a part of history, because Experior is about to transform the industry that writes legacies for every single agent and client that we come across. Don't take this opportunity for granted. Realize what we have on our hands here. And I'd like to very quickly close with this. To my old manager who told me I'd never make it, thank you for the inspiration to get this ring fitted for my middle finger. And to everyone else here, thank you so, so much, Experior.